It's fun to share things on social media, but what are the things that you shouldn't share? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said in the intro kanina, we're going to talk about the things that you shouldn't share on social media. This is part of our internet safety series. I already made a bunch of videos. Iba-iba yung mga topics, mga relevant issues right now, like how to spot fake news, how to choose a strong password, and other things like that. Ito ay part nun kasi important din to choose kung ano lang yung mga bagay na binibigay natin na information sa social media kasi these are things that people can use against you. But before we do that, just a quick little plug. If you want to help support our cause to democratize education in the Philippines, you can do that by buying our merch sa shop.teamlyqa.com. Doon makukuha yung mga shirts, hoodies, the caps, the things that I designed for this team. For those na bumili na at bibili na, maraming salamat sa inyong support. Thank you for helping me help more people. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And now that we have that out of the way, explain ko na sa inyo kung ano yung mga bagay na hindi nyo dapat pinapakita or pinapamigay ng libre sa social media. Now, before we go through the list, ito lang quick little thing. If you could, honestly, this is my advice, if you could keep as many of yung mga things about you private as you could, try to do that when it comes to social media. Pero I understand din kung ano yung power ng social media at ano yung reach niya at ano yung importance niya. Lalo na sa panahon ngayon na lahat halos ng mga transactions, lahat ng kahit mga relationships ay nag-exist na sa internet and through social media dahil nga nasa gitna tayo ng COVID-19 crisis. And if you're watching this after that, I believe na ganun pa rin kasi nga ang internet is a powerful tool. But like any tool, you have to know how to use it. And when it comes to sharing our private information, very important yan kasi a lot of people can do a lot of bad things kung meron sila nung complete information ninyo. Okay? So, check your settings sa inyong social media accounts. Facebook man yan, Twitter man yan, o kung ano pa man yan. I-check nyo yung settings ninyo. If you could set it to private or at least friends only, mas maganda. Okay? Na ano yung number one na hindi mo dapat pinapamigay or sinasabi or nilalagay sa lahat ng mga information that you have posted sa social media? Number one is your full name. If you could, okay? If you could prevent using your middle name, mas maganda. Okay? Okay? Ako personally, I don't put it up on Facebook. May option naman na ganun. So, hindi ko nilalagay yung aking buong pangalan kasi alam ko na kung alam ng mga tao ang buong pangalan mo at lalo na kung hindi lang basta initial ha, pero yung talagang made the name ng iyong nanay, marami na sila pwedeng ma-access. In a lot of accounts, mga online accounts, kahit sa mga bangko, tinatanong yung mother's maiden name. And if you give your full name, pwede nilang makuha yon. Syempre, unless married na kayo at naging middle name nyo na yung surname ng father ninyo. Pero for most of us, again, yung middle name na yan, which is your mother's maiden name, very important yun na hindi ipagsabi. So again, if you could, do not give out your full name. Now, another thing na mas magandang hindi nyo i-post or ibigay sa mga tao na hindi natin naiisip minsan na delikado is your full birth date. Hindi na basta birthday, kundi yung birth date. As in, kompleto pati yung taon kung kailan ka pinanganak. And a lot of people will actually be creative din about getting your full birth date. Kasi alam nila na if they know your full name and your full birth date, yan information na yan, kahit dalawang pieces of information na lang yan, maaari na sila mag-create ng mga alternate identity na ginagamit yung pangalan ninyo. Pwede na sila mag-apply sa mga desperado na banking institutions for a credit card or for purchases online. So, yung mga bagay na yan, hindi mo dapat sinishare. So, if you could, actually may mga settings naman dyan na pwede mong ibigay yung buwan at saka araw kung gusto mo na binabati ka ng mga friends mo pag birthday mo sa Facebook, no? Pero, if you could, kahit papaano, kahit tanggalin mo na lang kung ano yung taon para at least may onting level of security pa rin. Okay? So, it's not always about hiding kung ilang taong ka na. Sometimes it's about security. It goes further than that. Okay? Third thing na hindi mo dapat pinupost sa social media ay yung full name ng iyong magulang. Again, playing with yung idea ng mother's maiden name mo, yung pangalan din na buo ng iyong parents can play a role sa pag-hack ng mga tao into your information at pag-create ng different na identity or identity theft na tinatawag nila. Now, may mga ways, honestly, na pwede nila itong makuha kahit na hindi mo naman tinype sa Facebook. I see a lot of my friends doing this. If you visit, kunyari, yung puntod ng iyong lolo, lola, ng iyong magulang, tapos pinicturean mo siya, okay? You would see dun sa lapida kasi kung ano yung full name nila and even their birth and death date. And these are things that if creative yung crook na manghuhuli or mangunguha na identity mo, pwede nilang gamitin. Lalo na kung maternal grandparents mo yan. Dahil syempre, yung mother's maiden name mo na gagamitin mo sa pag-apply ng mga credit card, pinifill out din yon as an alternate pagdating sa cases na nakalimutan mo yung password mo. And nandun sa picture ng iyong maternal grandparents. So, pwede nilang mapasok yung account mo kung yun ang security question na itatanong sa kanila. Now, leading to that, here are other things na pwedeng mahuli ka when it comes to security question. For those of you who aren't aware, meron talagang option ng security question sa maraming mga online platforms. For example, nakalimutan ko yung password ko, pwede ako mamili ng security question to something very personal sa akin, tapos yun yung gagamitin ko, yung sagot na yun, yung gagamitin ko para ma-access yung aking email or ma-access yung aking account. And ang common na tinatanong dyan, mother's maiden name, napag-usapan na natin, pwede rin yung pet's name, okay, for your first pet. So if you could keep that a secret, that would be a good thing then. And if you can run through yung mga common questions na yan, maganda rin to be wary sa pag-share ng mga bagay na yan sa mga random na people. There's this scene which plays out perfectly pagdating sa ating goal to sa video na ito. If you've seen Now You See Me Too, yung second movie, one of the things that they did para ma-steal nila yung pera nung kanilang kalaban, itanong ng medyo offbeat yung mga tanong na yan. They asked for yung they tried to guess kung ano yung pangalan nung aso niya, and dahil mali yung hula nila, kinorek niya sila at sinabi niya kung ano yung pangalan ng pet niya, sinabi niya kung ano yung pangalan ng tsuhin niya. All of these things, again, maging maingat tayo sa pagbibigay online. Now, another thing na dapat sana hindi na natin pinag-uusapan pero apparently kailangan natin pag-usapan is this. Huwag nyo rin pinapamigay basta-basta yung inyong complete address. A few weeks ago, nabalita na si Bella Padilla, natuntun siya ng isang stalker, okay, sa kanyang unit, sa condo unit niya. And yun ay with someone making an effort sa isang tao na hindi naman publicly naka-release kung ano yung full address niya. So, paano pa tayo? Paano ka pa kung binigay mo yung iyong full address? And that is also one of the reasons why I'm very careful din with that information sa akin. And I don't want to offend any of you, but for those of you who are asking how you could send me gifts or kung gusto nyo dumalaw, ganun, I'm very careful din when it comes to security kasi I also have my family to protect. And that is also the reason why the people who want to send me gifts, I just give you yung branch ng LBC na malapit sa amin. So, yun yung dahilan doon, again, added security lang kasi mahirap na ibigay yung mga ganitong klaseng information sa kung sino-sino online. Now, another way for them to bait you into giving that information is this. Kung may mga biglang mga raffle o giveaway o kung ano-ano pa man yan na biglang nanalo ka kunyari at ipapaship nila sa'yo, hihingin nila sa'yo yung buong pangalan mo, yung number mo, hihingin nila yung full address mo. Tapos hindi mo naman pala sinalihan yung giveaway na yun or hindi naman pala siya legitimate, that's a way for them to trick you into giving your full address. So again, mag-ingat kayo sa ganun. Mas maganda yung safe pa rin tayo, okay? Now, for those of you who are teachers, this is something na I keep seeing sa maraming mga cases. Again, this is a bit of an advice din sa inyo when it comes to privacy. mapapayo ko sa inyo ay ito. Number one, please be careful when it comes to posting your students' information online. Sometimes teachers are not too careful sa pag-screenshot or pagpo-post ng mga grades ng estudyante. Ang grades, honestly, is a very private thing. So, hindi po maganda yung pinapublic post natin yan sa Facebook. Lalo na ngayon, uso na yung online learning. Mas maganda if we just send it dun sa personal account nung parents ng estudyante or ng estudyante instead of taking a picture. I know it's easier pero hindi po kasi siya safe. Take yung picture tas ipopost ninyo sa Facebook basta-basta, okay? Hindi po siya public information na pwede lang natin ibigay, lalo na if it's concerning minors. Another thing is this, and be careful din po, teachers and even parents, honestly. Pero I'll address teachers muna. Be careful when it comes to posting your students online, okay? Yung mga estudyante, mga picture nila, videos nila, I see this happening all the time. Technically, hindi po tayo dapat nagpo-post ng mga pictures, videos ng ating mga estudyante nang walang written consent, hindi nila, kundi ng kanilang mga magulang or guardian. And that is the reason why, if you notice, dun sa mga videos natin or pictures that I post on Instagram, lalo na recently, kasi na ano na yan, napasa na yung privacy na batas na yan kahit sa YouTube. Very careful na sila about dyan. We just take pictures of students na nasa likod, nakatalikod, or at least madilim, hindi sila kita. Kasi nga, mahirap naman din nabigyan ng form ang lahat ng mga batang nakikita mo. A lot of my friends who are creatives din, sometimes they can't resist taking pictures of random kids sa street. Pero if you want to be super careful, you really have to ask for written consent. Kasi may butas dyan na pwede tayong mahabol pagdating ng panahon. So, mag-ingat kayo sa pagpo-post. Alam ko, cute sila. Alam ko, minsan pag nagva-vlog ka, parang gusto mo isama sila. Pero, hindi po kasi talaga siya dapat ginagawa. Okay? Now, dun naman tayo sa parents. And yes, I am talking to parents. Please be careful when it comes to posting pictures of your kids online. Okay. I may hit a raw nerve para dun sa mga people who do this on the regular. But again, this is just my advice. Tatawid na tayo dun sa what you shouldn't do or what I advise that you not do na lang. Okay? It's not necessarily about safety na 100% malalagay sila in danger if you post pictures of them. Pero you are opening up a door sa risky na behavior ng ibang tao towards your children. What do I mean by that? If your children are minors, of course, children, lalo na kung batang-bata pa sila, hindi pa sila able to make decisions about themselves when it comes to consent. So, hindi pa nila masasabi sa'yo kung ang picture na pinopost mo of them online ay something na gusto nilang makita ng ibang tao kapag sila ay buong tao na or sila ay mature enough na. Pero if you put pictures of them up online, pwede siyang maging way for other people to hurt them in the future. For example, okay, just let's paint a picture. If you post a picture of your child na bungi-bungi siya kunyari or sobrang wacky or natutulog or anything na position na hindi masyadong pleasant, okay, para sa kanyang image, tapos kaya naging 18 years old na siya, nakita niya yon or nakita ng mga friends niya, pwede yung mag-cause ng unnecessary strain sa inyong relationship. Now, yun ay within the family pa lang. Another danger is kung magpo-post ka ng pictures ng mga anak mo online and then there will be predators seeing that picture. Lalo na ngayon, and again, this is just my opinion, if your kids are over-sexualized, pinapasayaw natin sila ng mga dance na medyo sexy, ng mga damit, pinapasuot natin sila mga damit na revealing, kahit bata pa yan, there are kids who do that on a daily basis kasi nga nakikita ng mga tao, may mga hits, may mga comments, may mga likes, but mag-draw rin siya ng unnecessary or dangerous na attention sa kanila. Kasi honestly, and again, this is me just saying this out of concern, there are predators out there who may not just find it cute. Parang dangerous na talaga, hindi na parang dangerous talaga yung pagtingin nila sa mga ganyan. And papasok na tayo din sa territory. Again, ito ang part na to medyo personal sa akin, pero ano ba? It's a little bit, ano masasabi ko bang medyo ironic or medyo saliwa kung iisipin na ako as someone who is always on social media is telling you this, pero ako kasi kung ako ang magkakaroon ng anak, and I say this with conviction, I probably won't be posting any of yung kanyang pictures public online. Okay, again, it's a choice. It's your choice. You have the right to do that. Pero ako personally, I wouldn't. Kasi nga, again, magiging ma-attract yung, baka may posibilidad na ma-attract yung mga tao who will prey on my child. And that's just me. And it's heartbreaking for me to be on TikTok on a daily basis and see kids who are too young. Ang sabi ng TikTok, 13 years old daw ang minimum when it comes to yung age ng kanilang users. Pero believe me when I say I've seen a lot of kids who obviously are younger than 13 who have their own accounts and or sometimes even asked by their parents to dance. Itong mga dance na medyo sexual din in a way. And I know how dangerous it is kasi I've seen a lot of documentaries. I have read a lot of papers when it comes to child pornography and pedophilia and grooming, which is even more dangerous. Now, for those of you who are parents who are not familiar with that, let me just give you a quick overview dun sa grooming na tinatawag kasi baka hindi familiar sa inyo yung term. Grooming happens when a guy or a person who is older slides into the DMs or basically messages or introduces themselves sa inyong mga anak who are younger. Tapos, they will give them attention. They will sometimes catfish them. Yung catfish, ibig sabihin, nagpapakilala sila bilang bata or kaedad nila, pero actually, mas matanda sila. They use pictures of other people and they pretend na kaedaran sila ng anak ninyo para hindi sila masyadong ma-weird out na merong nagme-message sa kanila na older guy. Tapos, yun, kunyari, maging text buddies muna sila, magiging friends sila, and then eventually habang nabibuild yung trust ng anak ninyo sa kanila, they will start asking for more. And this has been going on for decades, honestly, even mula pa siguro nung simulan yung existence ng internet, may mga cases na like that. There are more cases na napapublicize sa ibang mga bahagi ng mundo. Pero what we have to understand is that ang internet kasi is open to everyone. So if it happens and it's reported to kids from Western countries, believe me when I say that it has happened dito rin sa atin. Kasi kahit yung mga nasa ibang bansa na predators can reach your kids. And the sad news then is some of them are actually in the country right now. I'm not trying to scare you ha, pero ang sinasabi ko lang, kaya natin kailangan mag-ingat. So anong pwede natin gawin? Honestly, sundin yung mga guidelines when it comes to using social media and using internet para sa mga bata. Ang advice ko rin would be, para maiwasan din natin yung pag-overshare ng ating mga anak, is to keep yung kanilang internet use supervised. Kasi dapat nakikita nyo sana sila. Kung may desktop man kayo o laptop, nasa public place siya sa inyong bahay at hindi sa loob ng kwarto ng inyong mga anak. That's just my advice. Again, habang ako ay single pa, I would love to enforce these rules or put up these safeguards bago pa ako magkaanak. Kaya ako sinasabi na rin sa inyo. Now, last thing that you may not be aware of that you are oversharing on the internet is this, your exact location. And yes, when I say exact location, hindi lang siya dun sa address or sa pagbibigay ninyo ng address ninyo. Pero if ang inyong phone or device ay GPS enabled, ibig sabihin nag-automatic na tag siya kung nasaan ka, kung saan ka kumakain, kung nasaan kayo ngayon. Yung geotag na yan can be used to trace you or your kids. So again, imagine yung scenario kung meron kang anak, 9-ish, 11 years old, tapos nasa mall siya with her friends, or nasa park siya, tapos nag-post siya ng selfie. Tapos yung selfie na yun, naka-automatic na geotag, so nakalagay doon kung nasang park siya. It's very easy for someone with malice or negative intent na kunin yung anak ninyo or malaman kung nasaan siya. So again, be very careful about that. If you could, turn off yung automatic na sharing ng location sa inyong mga devices. Para kung mag-share ka man, you share it later kapag wala ka na doon, or you just don't share it at all. Now, I say that kasi if you've seen a lot of my Instagram posts sa aking personal account dun sa @LyqaMaravilla, you would see I usually post yung mga travel pictures after na nakauwi na ako. So, just a few weeks back, I posted this picture. And some of you were asking kung nasaan ako. Actually, that was taken in Thailand. Well, I was there, pero that was early this year. Ano ba yun? January or February this year? Obviously, wala na ako dun ngayon, kaya ngayon ko siya pinost. So again, be careful dun sa real-time posting na yan, sa real-time na pagla-livestream or pag-vlog. Kasi minsan, doon tayo mahuhuli kung may mga masasamang loob na gusto kayong gawa ng hindi masyadong maganda. Okay? So again, this is the list of all the things that I talked about today. I hope you be more aware pagdating sa sharing ng information online. There are more, of course, na hindi ko siguro na-mention ngayon. If you have any suggestions for your teammates na feeling ninyo dapat hindi rin nila sinishare online, you can comment na lang din sa baba sa comment section para matuto kami lahat from you. So marami pong salamat sa inyong panonood. And if you want more, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. We'll be talking about yung mga common videos natin, math and English, soon. So kung ayaw nyo yung ma-miss, hit that bell para ma-notify kayo pag may mga updates. And if you want to reach out to me directly, get the reviewers that I may, join the online or live review events, or just get updates kung meron tayong mga upcoming workshops or stuff like that, you can go to www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa for more information. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch yung iba pa nating mga internet safety videos, you can click right here sa I button para mas ma-inform tayo. Again, ang social media, ang internet is a tool. It's best if you know how to use it and use it right. Alright? Okay, never stop learning guys. Aja, kaya niyan. I'll see you next video. Bye for now.